Hello, Pisces. Welcome to Spicy Sunflower Tarot. This is going to be a week ahead reading for the week that begins November 24th, ending on November 30th. So, taking you through this American holiday, Thanksgiving. And if you're celebrating, I hope that it's going to be a thankful and grateful event for you, no matter what it is you're doing, Pisces. I do wish you the very best. I have a very simple 3-card reading for you using the main deck as the Marchetti Tarot, and then clarifying with the Light Seers Tarot, and following up with a final oracle card from Priestess of Light Oracle. So for the sign of Pisces, we are looking to find the first card being something that brings you joy. For the sign of Pisces, what brings you joy? You have the Magician. Beautiful. What brings you joy is manifesting your dreams into reality, manifesting your wishes into life, bringing something that was in thought form only into reality. Magician. Knowing that you have all the tools available to you. You have water, fire, air, earth. You have the ability to create from nothing into something just by thinking about it. Pisces, I think this is kind of a natural ability of yours. I've always attributed Pisces to be somewhat magical, able to bring, like I said, that thought form into the present moment, the reality. So what brings you joy is being a magician. Think Harry Potter, think abracadabra, think what is it that you want to see, and bring that out. What you think about, you bring about. Next card, what is something to be mindful of? It's almost a little bit of a warning. The Knight of Swords. What you need to be mindful of as you're creating your reality with your magician energy is moving too fast. Is also can be attributed to being a runner. So if you're being faced with a situation, what do? Do you stand and face it? Or are you Knight of Swords and can be running away? Or it can be running towards something, but it really is attributed with that running energy. Oh, this is not anything I want anything to do with, so I'm out of here. Rather than standing and facing the music and being, well, this is what it is, facing it, dealing with it. The Knight of Swords is a little bit hasty. They can be running to something a little bit too quickly, maybe diving into something that they shouldn't, or they can be hell no and running away as fast as they possibly can. So something to be mindful of, okay? Knight of Swords, communication oriented, but generally in the realm of running away or running toward it. Maybe having that conversation too abruptly, too quickly, before you've thought of everything. You're just gonna, hey, we need to talk. And then, forcing the situation before maybe it's ready to have that conversation. What can you look forward to? What is something that you can look forward to? The sign of Pisces. The Hermit. Cool. I think this is very Piscean energy. Even though this is a Virgo energy, the Hermit, and this is 2 major arcanas in a 3-card spread. Hermit is here to say what you can look forward to is some downtime, some relaxation time. It's definitely detaching from socialization. So if you live in a big family, if you have a big group of friends, if you work in a very busy office where there's people coming and going, if you're customer service oriented, maybe you're taking vacation, maybe you're getting an Airbnb by yourself, maybe you're going off and being alone, and that is going to be something for you to look forward to. So definitely called for in this busy time of life that we're getting ready to enter. So just know that some downtime, well-deserved downtime, is headed your way, Pisces. Let's get some clarification for you with the Light Seers Tarot. First card we want to clarify is Magician, just wanting to know why is the Magician here as what brings you joy. Pisces, what brings Pisces joy? Magician, why is the Magician here? I think that you've been left out in the cold maybe one too many times. You've been abandoned. What's the word? It starts excluded, abandoned, excluded. You've been left out. You've been lost in the shuffle, lost in the crowd. And so you need to be the magician of your life, because if you leave it up to other people, they'll forget about you. And it's not anything, I think, never anything. Sometimes it is meaningful and purposeful, but let's just think about it in terms of everybody has busyness. Everybody has lists of to-dos that they have to think about every single day. So most of the time, in my humble opinion, exclusion and abandonment, it can sometimes just be out of sight, out of mind. I didn't even think about the sign of Pisces. I didn't even think about including them. I didn't realize I excluded them, etc. So that's what's message it feels like it's coming through for Pisces, that what brings you joy is knowing that even though you've been left out, you've been forgotten about, somebody forgot you were there, they didn't realize they forgot your name on the list, yada, 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 you know that your power is in your hands. You're creating your reality by the way that you think about things. This can really be that lost in thought of feeling sorry and feeling victimized. And so maybe see if you can shift that and keep yourself in the joyful energy of the magician. Something to be mindful of is that running away or running toward Knight of Swords energy. And why is that here for Pisces? Seven of Pentacles. So a need to show patience. Seven of Pentacles is planting a seed and not expecting the full fruit until it's time. It's all about timing. And if the time isn't right to talk, don't force it. If the time isn't right to walk away, don't walk away yet. It's all about patience. Look at the card though and just see this person's planted all the seeds and given it water and sunlight and the care and the nurturance that it needs in order to grow into the plant it's intended to be. But that does not happen quickly. So the Knight of Swords is a swift mover. Like I said, they're runner. That's runner energy. Got their sneakers on, got their fast horse, got their truth up in front of them, and they feel justified in going forward or running away. Either way, the message is coming out, clarification, be patient. Show patience. Know that timing is everything. And the last card is what can you look forward to? We've got the Hermit. It's time apart from everybody else, taking some well-deserved break, vacation, just crawling under your covers in bed for an extended weekend, having a staycation when everybody else has left the house. Just time to yourself. Why is the Hermit here? The Two of Cups. Maybe you and your significant other need some time together without anybody else's influence. What you can look forward to, clarification is saying, not only is this going to be a well-deserved break away from society or the public or family or friends, but Hermit energy is being clarified by the Two of Cups. So this is really explaining that it could be you and your loved one jumping into that staycation together, that time away. So maybe you're not going off to be all by yourself. Maybe you're going off to be closer to the one that you love, to have that soulmate union, to have that divine interaction with that person that you love. But also another aspect of this that I'm really picking up on is maybe going away by yourself is allowing you to feel more connected to yourself. The Two of Cups really does have that symbology, though, of connecting with another. And so this can also be a third outlook, is you go away, you spend time alone, you take a break, have a staycation, do your thing, and it comes to you that I need to come back into a divine union with that special person. I need to make sure they know how much I love, care, and adore them, and making them my priority as I move forward. Let me pull out a oracle card from Priestess of Light Oracle for the sign of Pisces. We have death and rebirth. This is very much scorpionic energy, bringing light to darkness. It's card number 19. Let me pull that from the deck so that I can give you the proper meaning. The 1 and the 9, that adds up to the number 10, which then reduces down to the number 1. And the 1 in numerology is always about new beginnings and creation. So for death and rebirth, darkness to light, for the sign of Pisces, this card indicates that a time of closure and great transition is at hand. This may seem like a relatively minor event, or it may be something big like the ending of a relationship, a job, or a long-time residence. However, remember, this card signifies important change. Even out of the most difficult experience or the deepest darkness comes a new life filled with light and unexpected blessings. The Black Panther is a symbol of power through transformation. Although the panthers here are intense, they bring the mystical message that you have the power to let go of your fear of the unknown. When you do so, you will come out of the darkness enlightened and wake up to a newly conscious life. The Panther Princess, dressed in white, comes to tame the difficult energies within this transition. She carries the antler totem, icon of clear perception, and she directs you to open your awareness to the new opportunities coming your way. Any change that may present itself should be considered from a spiritual point of view. Look within. Whether you're dealing with a lost job or the shifting or ending of a relationship, there is a deeper message or lesson in the experience. Trust in yourself and in your future, for you are stronger and more resourceful than you realize. Your personal power is charged with the energy of your eternal spirit. It will light the darkness and carry you forward into a truly wonderful new life. The affirmation: I turn to my eternal soul for power and direction. I fearlessly face the future. Pisces, thank you so much for your time and your attention. Please feel free to like, subscribe, follow, repost, share. I'm on YouTube and TikTok, Spicy Sunflower Tarot. Thank you for joining me. Be well, be blessed. Namaste.